Well, hello, we are gonna talk about baking normal maps using Substance Painter. End of this episode you'll learn how to bake high poly details onto low poly meshes. You need model low poly model and make a high poly model out of it. Make sure that both objects are on top of each other, otherwise baking process won't work. You can use layer management tool dedicated to your 3D software to separate both high and low poly objects. One important thing you need to do is adding smoothing groups. Adding one smoothing group to the whole low poly object prevents any artifact issues after baking. After that you need to rename both low and high poly objects. It helps Substance Painter to recognize low and high poly objects. Rename tool dedicated to your 3D software will make your renaming process easier. After done with all those steps, next thing you want to do is UV wrapping.
You're fine.
Give this video 50 likes, then I'll cover unwrapping part from a video. If you're done with unwrapping process, export both high and low poly objects. Select low poly object and export it as a FBX file. Export high poly object as a OBJ file. Now you're done with your 3D modeling software. Now boot up your Substance Painter. File, New. Select your project resolution, click on the Select button and choose Low Poly FBX file that you exported. And hit OK. Go to Texture Set Settings. Click on the plus icon in the Channel section, add Ambient Occlusion. And then hit Bake Mesh Maps. Select High Poly Mesh in the Common Settings. Adjust Max Frontal Distance while avoiding red pinching. Set Match to by Mesh Name. Set Anti-Aliasing to your preference. Set lowest anti-aliasing value if you have a low-end PC. Now ID. Set Color Source to Mesh ID and set Color Generator to Random. Now Ambient Occlusion. Set Secondary Rays to Maximum. Set Self-Occlusion to only same mesh name. Set Curvature Secondary Rays to Maximum. Set Thickness Secondary Rays to Maximum. Self-Occlusion to only same mesh name. Finally, hit that big blue Bake Selected Texture.
Let him cook! Let him cook now! Let him cook! I said, let him cook!
Baking time will depend on your PC specifications. Baking is done. Now click that brush button. It will take you to the texture painting mode.
Hello guys, it's Jovan, and you know what time it is?
Nice.
Now texture your model with materials you like. Play with PBR material settings. Now this is what I ended up with. It's pretty neat and I like it. When you are done with your texturing, go to File, Export Textures. Choose where texture wanted to be saved. Choose template type. Let's say for Unreal Engine or any other rendering engine. Select your file type and the texture size. Hit export and you're done with baking high poly onto a low poly.